Standard 6th English Medium. In Maths, we are going to start a new chapter, chapter number 3, Playing with Numbers. Now, you are much more familiar with the different numbers, and you know so many things like factors, multiple, etc. also. Now, first we will see what are the factors and multiples again, and then more about the factors and the multiples of the number. So first of all, we will see what are the factors actually. Factors means they are the exact divisors of the number. If we talk about the 4, then one by one if we divide 4 with the numbers, then you can see that if you divide 4 by 1, you can write down 1 4s are 4. If you divide 4 by 2, 2 2s are 4 and you get remainder 0. If you divide 4 by 3, 3 1s are 3, but here there will be remainder. And if you divide 4 by 4, 4 1s are 4. So in this 3 situation, you get the remainder 0. But here at 3, you didn't get remainder 0. It means 4 cannot be divisible by 3. So now, which are the exact divisors of 4? So we can write down 4 as different ways, like 4 is equal to 4 1s are 4, 1 multiplied by 4, 2 multiplied by 2, and 4 multiplied by 1. It means that only the exact factors of 4, exact divisors of 4 are 1, 2 and 4 only. And therefore we can say that the factors of 4 are 1, 2 and 4. Similarly, if you take 6 and divide them also by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, it cannot be divisible by all the numbers, but it will be divisible by 1, because 1 multiplied by 6 is 6, 2 because 2 multiplied by 3 is 6, 3 also because 3 multiplied by 2 is 6, 4 is not an exact divisor, 5 also because when you divide 6 by 4 or 5, you will get the remainder. And then lastly 6 1s are 6. It means that the exact divisors of 6 are 1, 2, 3 and 6. So that are the factors of 1, 2, 3 and 6. Now if you notice that if you write down numbers and their factors, then you will notice that the factors of a number are always either less than that number or equal to that number. Look here at 4. The factors of 4 are 1, 2 and 4. So either it is equal to 4 or they are less than. It cannot be more than that number. And therefore we can say that the factor of any number is always less than or equal to the given number. Now multiples. If you want to understand about the multiples, then I will show you how you get the multiples. Like in multiples, you have to multiply the number by the integers. You know that what is integers are 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. So if you want to find the multiples of the given number, what will we do? We have to multiply it with 1, 2, 3. For example, if you want to find the multiples of 5, so 5 multiplied by 1, 5 multiplied by 2, 5 multiplied by 3 and so on. So you get 5, 5 2s are 10, 5 3s are 15, 5 4s are 20, etc. So these 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, that all are called the multiples of 5. Similarly, if you take number 7 and multiply it with 1, 2, 3, you will get that 7. 7 to the 14, 7 to the 21, 7 4 the 28, 7 5 the 35, and so on. So these all are the multiples of 7. Now if you see that, if you feel that, suppose if you take the number 28, what are the factors of 28 actually? 1, 2, 3 is not a factor, 4 because 4 7s are 28, 5 is not a factor, 6 also not a factor, 7 is the factor because 7 4s are 28, 8, no, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 is the factor, and lastly 28 itself. So the factors of 28 are 1, 2, 4, 7, 14 and 28. Now here we write down that the multiples, we can say that a number is a multiple of each of its factors. So now 1, 2, 4, 7, 14 and 28 are the factors of 28, but it is the multiple of 1 because 1 multiplied by 28. It is the multiple of 2 also because 14 2s are 28, 7 4s are 28, 4 7s are 28, 14 2s are 28 and 28 1s are 28. Means it is a reverse thing that 28 factors are this. So these are the factors of 28 and those have the 28 as multiples. Means we can say that a number is a multiple of each of its factors. Just take a smaller number like say 12. What is the factors of 12? 1, 2 6 are 12, so 2, 3 4s are 12, 4 3s are 12, 6 2s are 12 and 12 1s are 12. So factors of 12 are 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 and 12. And 12 is the multiple of all these numbers. Because 1 multiplied by 12 is 12, 2 multiplied by 6 is 12, 3 multiplied by 4 is 12, 4 multiplied by 3 is 12, 6 multiplied by 2 is 12 and 12 multiplied by 1 is also 12. So we can say that 12 is the multiple of all of its factors, each of its factors. That is the truth. So that we wrote down that in that list. So now when you learn about the numbers, the factors of the number, multiples of the number, then we must know about some facts, some important facts which is related to the factors and the multiples. So now first, 1 is the factor of every number. Because you can see that whenever you take any number, suppose we take number 3. 3 can be written as 3 multiplied by 1. You can take any number like 7,582. Also you can write down as 7,582 multiplied by 1 because 1 is the exact divisor of each and every number. So if you divide any number 7,582 divide by 1, you will get that remainder 0. 5, 1 5 is 5, 8, 1 8 is 8, 2, 1 2 is 2. So 1 is the exact divisor of each and every number. Therefore, the first fact to say that 1 is the factor of every number. So 1 is the factor of every number. Doesn't matter the number is big or small or medium, whatever is there. You can take in thousands or lakh or 10 lakh. You can write down this as a that 1 is the factor of every number. Second, every number is a factor of itself. As we wrote down, factors of 4 are 1, 2 and 4. Factor of 6 are 1, 2, 3 and 6. Similarly, if you take any number 75, then also the 75 will be one of the factors, because you can divide same number by itself. 4 divided by 4, always you get remainder 0. 75 divided by 75, always you get remainder 0, because 75 ones are 75, 4 ones are 4, 6 ones are 6. It means that the number itself is the exact divisor of the number itself, and therefore we can say that every number is a factor of itself. Every factor of a number is an exact divisor of that number. That we already learned about it, that factors are the perfect exact divisor of that given number. Then every factor of the number is less than or equal to the given number. That is also obvious, that whenever we write down any factors, like factors of 25, so 1, 5 and 25. So they are either less than it or equal to it. It cannot be more than 25. 30 cannot be the factor. So factors of any number is always less than or equal to the given number. Then the fifth one, it says that you have to understand properly, because sometimes getting confusion about it. What does it say? That the number of factors of a given number are finite. Number of factors of a given number is finite. Number of factors, what is the meaning of it? Number of factors, what is the meaning of it? Number of factors means that how many factors does it have? Number of factors means how many factors. And answer is that number of factors. Suppose I take the number 4. Factors of 4 are 1, 2 and 4. So how many factors are there? Number of factors means 1, 2 and 3. When there are 3 factors. So the number of factors of a given number is finite. Similarly, if you take the factors of 28, just now we counted, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 14 and 28. So how many factors of 28? The number of factors here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. There are 7 factors. It means it is a finite number. It is not uncountable. Similarly, if you take any number and write down all of its factors, then the number of factors will be finite, means countable. Finite the meaning of that countable. Finite means countable. Not so many. So doesn't matter if you take a bigger number and if you write down all the factors of it, the number of factors will be finite. It means that it is a countable number, not that there are infinitely many going on and on and on. So now you understand what is the meaning of number of factors. Number of factors means how many factors are there. So here factors of 4 are 1, 2, 4, means there are 3 factors. So factors of 28, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7, that is called the number of factors. So here number of factors of 28 is 7. Similarly, you can take a different number, then the number of factors will be always finite. Finite means we can count them, not like that infinitely many. Maybe the number of factors are big, like 10 factors, 12 factors, 25 factors or 100 factors also can be there. But it must be counted as countable, means they are finite. Then the next one, every multiple of a number is greater than or equal to that number. Suppose we write down the multiples of say 7. Multiples of 7 are 7 ones are 7, 7 twos are 14, 7 threes are 21, 7 fours are 28, 7 fives are 35, and so on. It means that either it is equal to 7 or all of them others are greater than 7. So it is written that every multiple of a number is greater than or equal to that number. Because number itself is the multiple of itself. 7 ones are 7, 8 ones are 8, 9, the 9 ones are 9. So every multiple of a number is either equal to it or it is greater than that given number. So that is obvious that multiples start with the number itself and the other multiples are greater than the given number. The seventh one, the number of multiples of a given number is infinite. What is given? Number of multiples of given number is infinite. So here it is very important. Suppose we are writing the multiples of 7. 7 ones are 7, 7 twos are 14, 7 threes are 21, 7 fours are 7 fives are 7 six are. What will be the last multiple of 7? Can you tell me what is the last multiple of 7? You may say yes, 700. Why? 7 multiplied by 100 is 7. Then what about 7 multiplied by 101, 7 multiplied by 102, 7 multiplied by 500, 7 multiplied by 1000, 7 multiplied by lakh? It will go on and on and on. So the number of multiples means how many multiples are there? Can you count? No ways. It means that the number of multiples of any number is infinite. Means we cannot count how many total multiples are there for a number. Any number you can take. 7, 9, 5, 35, whatever is there. The number of multiples of that given number is always infinite. And last, every number is a multiple of itself. Because you multiply what's 1, you get the same number. 7 ones are 7, 8 ones are 8, 9 ones are 9. So every number is a multiple of itself. The last thing is that perfect number. Some numbers are such that if you make the sum of their all the factors, then it is double of that given number. It is double of that given number, and then that number is known as the perfect number. The sum of the factors of 28. Suppose we take the number 28. What are the factors of 28? 1, 2. Is the 3 number? No. 4, 7, 14 and 28. 1, 2, 4, 7, 14 and 28. Now if you add this all factors, means 1 plus 2 plus 4 plus 7 plus 14 plus 28. So how will you get 2 plus 1? 3. 3 plus 4? 7. 7 plus 7, 14. 14 plus 14, 28. And 28 plus 28 is 56. 56 means 2 multiplied by 28. Means sum of the all factors is equal to 2 multiplied by original number. Therefore, you can say that 28 is a perfect number. 6 is also a perfect number. Why? 1, 2, 3 and 6. 1 plus 2, 3, 3 plus 3, 6, 6 plus 6, 12. 12 is 2 multiplied by the original number. So we can say that 6 and 28 are the perfect numbers. Is number 10 a perfect number? Check. What are the factors of 10? 1, 2, 5 and 10. 1 plus 2 plus 5 plus 10. 1 plus 2, 3, 3 plus 5, 8, 8 plus 10 is 18. So, it can be said that 10 is not a perfect number. So, if you want to find a perfect number, we have to do the numbers, add the numbers, and if it is the double of that number, then you can say that it is the perfect number. So, here we see some important facts about the numbers, the multiples, and the factors of the given number. So here we are going to stop the video. In next session, we will do the exercise which is based on this fact that we learn about it, and then the new things like prime numbers and composite numbers, etc. It will be followed by a PDF file which you have to write down in the notebook, and any confusion about this fact that we learned today, you can write down in the comment section. Thank you very much.